right, our final contestant for this part of the competition is Atılgan Yilmaz. He's Turkish, but he's now a postdoc in Biosystems Science and Engineering at ETH Zurich in Basel. He also enjoys music and dance a bit. What brings you to FameLab?
Well, I have something to say, and I would like to share that.
Okay, good. And what is it that you're going to be saying today?
It's about healing like a boss.
Healing like a boss.
Yes.
That sounds pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to hearing about it. All right, well, good luck. We've got 3 minutes, and off you go.
Thanks. Hi, everyone. I just want to ask you if you believe in ancient myths. And I suggest you do so, because there's almost always a bit of truth in them. You may have heard about the adventures of Hercules, this half-god, half-human hero in ancient Greek mythology. In one of his adventures, he faces this many-headed monster called Hydra, and he chops the head of the monster, and 2 heads would come out of it. Indeed, there is an animal, a freshwater creature called Hydra. And this tiny creature is about 1 centimeter in length and has got some tentacles. And if you try to cut these tentacles, you would be disappointed, just like Hercules, because the Hydra would grow them back. Well, Hydra is not the only organism that can heal amazingly. There is also tiny flatworms that you can actually chop into more than 200 pieces. And each piece would grow a head and a tail and become a fully functional worm. If you go even to other animals which have even more complicated body structures, such as salamanders, you can actually see similar abilities. Certain salamanders can regrow their entire legs, their tail, part of their eyes, even part of their heart. Now, researchers in Germany last year found fossils that show that salamanders have been actually doing this for millions of years. And what's common between most of these animals is that they produce these so-called stem cells when they need them, unlike us humans. These animals, and the stem cells, are the type of cells that can turn into different cell types, such as skin cells, muscle cells, or bone cells. And these animals, when they lose their large body parts, they need these stem cells to make more cells and to replace the missing tissue. The good news is that humans, we, have similar genetic codes that these animals use for their amazing healing abilities. All we need to do is to learn how to activate them when we need them, just like those animals. Well, in this beautiful, sunny spring day, I would want to say, but maybe in a more southern city, where life restarts itself again, I remember another creature from mythology. From Greek to Persian sources, a bird called phoenix is said to be made of fire and is reborn from its ashes every time it dies. And the more we learn from these animals, the easier we will be able to resurrect the phoenix in our bodies. But for now, please do not set yourself on fire.
Thank you very much, Atılgan. I'll try to remember that. Congratulations, here's your CERN cup. I'm sure somebody from the jury would like to give a comment or a question.
I really liked the analogy with the Greek gods and mythology. That was very well done. So are you saying you're paving the way towards people being who are amputated, being able to grow back an arm, for example?
That's my science fiction hope, but I'm also part of the line of research that tries to go towards those days. For now, I should say we are more in the early days where we can hopefully generate individual tissue cells by using the same techniques that these animals use, but hopefully in a long future, in a long prospect, then we might be able to do that also.
Thank you very much. All right, let's give Atılgan another round of applause. Thank you.